If you're a Tesla fanboy, this video is for you. If you're a Tesla hater and you hate Elon Musk, this video is also for you, because I'm going to go over some stuff and this is going to be super informational for you. So a little background for these people that watch my channel but don't know about this. So Elon Musk has been the head of Doge, and he's been hanging out with Donald Trump, and a lot of Tesla people are really not happy with him and are starting to destroy Cybertrucks, right? And other cars. So I have some pictures right here. They're just going ballistics. They're destroying stuff. And they really think that that's going to do something. And this is not how you do anything. If you go out and you destroy stuff, this is just absolutely wrong. And you are probably these people that actually have no insurance on your own car. Because if you destroy another car and they can't find who it is, guess what? Insurance is going to go up for everybody. So don't do it. It's not worth it. There's other ways how you can do it. In this video, so we're going to kind of go over it. So people have been saying online that, oh my gosh, Tesla stock is down. We're doing really bad with sales and all this other stuff. So I looked at it, right? Here we go. So the 1 month trajectory on Tesla stock is, if you invested all your money 1 month ago, you'd be down 32%. So a year to date, 37, right? Then if you invested exactly 1 year from today, you'd still be up 36%. So if you'd invested into Tesla 5 years ago, you'd be up a whopping 735%, right? So this is crazy when you think about how the market really goes up over time, right? And so why is all this going on? What's been in the news? Here we go. Tesla car dealership vandalized by Buffalo Grove with graffiti circling of Donald Trump and Elon Musk policies, right? So people are so mad they go after people's cars that might not even like Elon Musk. They might just like the car. They might just like how they look. They might like how they drive. Or that you can get one for like $290 with $1,000 down. This is like unheard of. You can get it for like, I did this before my video, I did a little research, and you can actually get a Model 3 for $299 a month with $1,000 down. That's crazy, right? So, and now I got one used here, and you can get one used 2022 Tesla Model 3 long range all-wheel drive for 21 grand. This is really, really not bad. And when you think about it, this is how it should be. This is the free market, right? If you want to hurt Elon Musk, and you want to say, you know what, I'm going to stick it to the big man, I'm going to stick it to you, then you sell your Tesla and you go and not buy one. Or you can even do one better and say, you know what, I'm going to work for their competitors. But no, most of these people that did the vandalizing stuff, they're going to do that, and then they're just going to go home and do all this other nonsense and just, yeah, they're not going to change. They're not going to do nothing. They're just going to keep doing stupid things that will cost the collective more, rather than just saying, you know what, maybe I should go work for Rivian, or maybe I should do something else and really, really make it different if I'm that much against it. Or maybe I should go hand out flyers and start telling people to vote a certain way, because then we'll have a bigger impact. But no, let's just go and really, really destroy these Teslas. And now I'm looking at it like, who even has the money to think about stuff like that? I never once thought like, oh my gosh, I can't do it because of Elon Musk. I can't, like, I'm gonna sell my car because of Ford or whatever. No, this never once crossed my mind. And neither does it you, because my audience is mostly below 50. And so I looked at who's the majority who buys Teslas, right? Who's their target demographic? So their target demographic is typically upper middle class white males that are the brand technology, environmentally conscious, and high performance vehicles. And it said that they're making 6 figures. So now you're looking at, basically, it is a wealthy and a white person problem, right? So let it be a rich person and a white person problem. Just don't buy the product and just walk away. Just let it be, let them deal with it. And if you don't like your Tesla, sell it. There's plenty of alternatives out there. You can buy a Blazer like my wife has. You can buy all these other cars and just move on, right? But no, we're like, oh my gosh, let's go do something. Let's go protest, and let's go make a whole bunch of damages, a whole bunch of nonsense. And this is just not how you do it, right? And I feel like nowadays, in 2025, there's so many people that want to take action and then they do it the wrong way. It's like they were thinking about the right thing, and then logic went out the window, and we're just going to do something super random and just go destroy some stuff. And you know, when I think about it, it's like with the job market, with everything, you have all these possibilities. You're living in the United States. You can pick up and move and say, you know what, I want to go live in Thailand. I want to go do this and I want to go that. And you can do it. You literally have every option in the world to drive what you want. If you want, you can drive a car just like that. And that doesn't mean that because somebody drives an Acura and is a vegan, I'm going to go and destroy the car because they're a vegan. No, that all doesn't matter at the end of the day. You drive it because you like it. And I don't know why people think like, oh my gosh, because of the CEO of Elon Musk, I'm going to destroy a product that so many other people are involved in, right? So when you're looking at it, it's not him basically designing it. He owns it, but there's thousands of other employees that work there that might not even like what he's doing, but it's like, hey, I need a job. I need to provide for my family, and this is just what I got. And the job market's competitive, and so I got to do what I got to do, and I can't find another job. So I'm working as an engineer at Tesla or whatever, but people don't want to see that. People see that one person up there, and they're going to say, let's hurt him. Let's send death threats and send all these other things. And I heard him on a podcast, and he was like, yeah, I get all these death threats, I get all these mails, and I get all these other things. And they always wonder, who writes these? Who takes time out of their day and actually goes about their day and thinks, you know what's a good idea today? To send some letters out. Then I'm going to say I'm going to do something really stupid to you. Why would you ever do that? Like, how's the thinking? Because everything, like in psychology, and I have a degree in psychology, right? I'm always fascinated by how stuff results into others, right? So you just don't end up doing it. Like, there has to be a process, right? Like a logical process of, hey, I'm going to go home, have a glass of wine, and I'm going to watch a TV show, and then, no, before I even get a glass of wine, I'm going to send some letters out. How does the process even work? I can't wrap my head around it. And so I always say, just do something else with your time. Go volunteer at a shelter. Go contribute positively, right? Go volunteer at the other party that's not in power to make sure that, hey, this is my cause and I'm going to donate my time. But that is just not how we are in 2025. Even though I think I saw this article today that 44% of Americans actually think we're heading into the right direction. I think it's been the highest since 2004 or something like it. And this has not been this high since like all these years. And so I wonder, who are these people that are saying all these crazy things and going out destroying stuff? Yeah, so because some of these people that actually went out and destroyed these Teslas are now sitting in jail, right? And so when I look at stuff like that, your impulse thing just ruined your future. This ruined your ability to ever get a decent job again, because they pull background checks. They do, every job now has background checks. Every job requires you to do, social everything, and they run social media now, where they type it up and say, hey, where are you? They're giving me my social and LinkedIn, and it's all combined into one package now. It's not like in Europe, and this is where I'm from, right? Switzerland is, for these people that subscribe and haven't seen my videos. In Switzerland, private life and your work life are completely different things. So you can be in jail, and I know this because, so you can actually be in jail and they still let you out to go to work. they'll put an ankle monitor on, and you can actually come back. And I actually worked for the police. I did HVAC installments and all this kind of other stuff for the police department, because we had a subcontract for them, and they actually let you go in the morning. They let you out, and they just take away your freedom. And they say, we'll keep you in over the weekend, but you still got to work, because we don't want you losing your job and losing everything, and then the government needs to step in and pay for it. No, we'll just rob you of your free time, because we still want you to pay taxes. We still want to do other stuff. And whenever there were issues, you had to message your parole officer and say, there's issues, right? And I'm still working. It's gonna be later. And they monitor with a GPS tracker of where you went and how you did it, and so that they could still collect taxes on you. And then they send you a hefty fine for housing you for all that time, right? But in the US, they'll throw you in jail if you do something stupid. They'll throw you in jail. You have a criminal record now. And now if you want to be competing in a super competitive field, 6 figures, doing all that, it's going to come and haunt you, right? So was that move that you did that great? Because if your employer's going to find out, they're going to fire you, right? Because nobody wants that. They're going to run background checks. They're going to do all this. And now I've even heard that other people now do some social media. If they'll interview candidates, they'll just check if they're, hey, what are they posting on social media? What do they do? Because you don't want to hire these people that do crazy stuff to your companies in the news. Now it's all one. Switzerland, even when you're in jail, it's like, hey, that's your thing. What is happening in your private life is none of my business concern. But what you're doing and how you're carrying yourself during 9 to 5 is absolutely my concern. And do not have these two interfere with each other, right? And that's kind of like the Swiss, German, European way. But the American way is like it's one package, and we're not that differentiating. And one thing that I can kind of say is, in Switzerland, Europe, you don't really ask, hey, what do you do for a living, right? You say, hey, what's your hobby? What else you got going on? What are you doing over the weekend? What do you like doing? And in the US, it's always like, hey, what do you do for work? What do you all this kind of job-related thing, because it's packaged kind of as one deal, right? And so I always wonder, why would you ruin your life? And this is to you. Why would you do something that can be traced back that's not that positive, right? So whenever I make content, I always try to like keep it positive and doing all that, keep it all good. But when there's people like that, I'm just like, why would you do it? It's white people buying cars, making 6 figures. Just let them drive what they want to drive. If you drive a coal roller, one of these trucks that has huge clouds coming out, and hey, that's what you want to do, and you are so much more happy at the end of the day driving one of those, you know what? Good for you, right? But we're not living in times like that. We're living in times where it's like, let me trip somebody. Let me do something because that guy did something, and ha. And Alex Hermosi also talks about that everybody's like, I want you to do good, but not better than me. So it's like a little jealousy, a little things. I don't know if these people were jealous that these people have bought Teslas and they couldn't buy it, or I don't know. So it is all funky now, and it is absolutely windy. I don't know if you watch this, but it is absolutely windy in Las Vegas today. And yeah, I'm gonna be coming up, gonna be selling my car. My trusty little Mustang that I said I would never sell is gonna be gone. So I will take you on a journey of what I'm gonna be doing, because getting this car just isn't gonna work. Even though it's gorgeous and I dearly love it, I would not know when I could drive it or what I could do. And so I know there's seats and I saw all that, you can do it, but yeah. So it's going to be an interesting chapter for me. The married life with no kids is going to come to an end in 6 months, 7 months from now. And yeah, I haven't even told that a bunch of my friends yet. So if they watch, this is the thing for you. Yeah, and if you watch this video, please like and subscribe. And yeah, this is LV, baby. This is Las Vegas. So I appreciate you guys, and I will see you in the next one.